Good morning, YouTube. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever, whenever you are. I hope this finds you well. You may not know, I'm homeless and a religious, ascetic on some level. Philaletheia means lover of truth. It's a higher level of abstraction than philosopher. And I have decided that it's near enough to Easter that I can change clothes. So let's talk about what I think you want from me. Because whether you appreciate it or not, YouTube has shown me to you because you've shown an interest in similar things to me. And I have a very wide net of interests. So I, as a homeless person of moderate intellect and attractiveness, who also just happens to have a pretty good attitude about things most of the time, what I think you want is for me to give you positive affirmations. I think what you want is for me to say things that not only make you feel good, but make you feel good about feeling good. But I also need to be mindful of treading old ground, just constantly treading the same ground, right? You understand what I mean by that? Hitting the same topic, having the same emotion. And so you guys really liked me talking about space yesterday, and so I want to make sure that you have a takeaway from that. This is a snippet of a conversation that I recorded or captured with Gemini. You don't need to know this, but what it's telling you is that you are, in effect, the center of your reality, your actual universe. And that means that your universe is aware of you. What this means on some level is that your thoughts and your choices and your actions shape not just your understanding of reality, but they actually shape the material universe as it plays out in real time. This means that just as how you interpret your reality shapes your reality, how you interpret your reality also shapes how other people will interpret your interpretation of their reality. And so this starts to get trippy and mind-fucked real fast. What it means is that there are ripples. Every thought you have, every facial expression you make. This is why I allow my thumbnails to have me making the most ridiculous facial expressions. Like, I want YouTube to be unable to predict what the emotional state of my video is. Let me look like a crazy person. People who see me looking like a crazy person and look away aren't going to look deeper than that I'm homeless. And that affects my reality, you understand? That does mean that I don't get the view. That does mean that I potentially don't get the tip. They might be, the reason they might have that discretion is because they might be a paying member of the broader YouTube audience. You understand what I'm saying? So they're thinking, I've got $5 to spend today and I'm not spending it on a guy who's going to yell at me. And so I let YouTube make it look like I'm yelling, because sometimes I am. Now Simon goes back on, and it's important that Simon goes back on, and it's important that I talk about this a little bit, because Simon is a reminder that this is a choice. Simon is a challenge. Are you a man? What you want is positive words of affirmation. You are good enough. If I can do this, you can do anything. But we all know that. What we all need, but what you especially need, is a kick in the ass and a reminder that just because you can doesn't mean you are.